Hello and welcome back to Gathering the Magic. Today's subjects are infinite combos and combo decks. The art of combos is understanding the abilities of cards and knowing what cards have synergy together. This is what I see most new players struggle with because when you're new you don't pay attention to the abilities and instead rely on cards with simple abilities like creatures and removal. Combos aren't necessarily helpful unless you have the other parts to it. Combos are about how one card interacts with the other. Let's look at Teach by example. This card is useless on its own because it copies the next instant or sorcery you cast. But if you pair it with a powerful card such as Jessica's Will, it doubles that powerful ability. Cormela is one of my favorite spell-slinging commanders. Cormela is a combo machine. Let's take a look at her abilities. Cormela is a 4-cost 2/4 with haste, and for just one generic you can tap for blue, black, red, but only for instants and sorceries. Those two abilities alone are infinite combo worthy because you can tap her, then flicker her, and then tap her again. But let's look at that last ability. When Cormela Glamour Thief dies, return up to one target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Now guess what? Paired with her other two abilities, you can do a funny thing called assassination of a political leader and replacing them with a doppelganger, something the CIA does often, and then returning the spell you just used to your hand. Cormela has only one drawback, and that's she needs to set up to start casting things from the graveyard, but once you get the engine started, it's quite hard for your opponents to stop it. Because if they counter the spell, it just goes back to your graveyard, and even if they remove Cormela, most of the time it's just a copy on the board and it's not hard to recast her and get the ball rolling again. Copy spells like Saw and Health and Twinflame are especially synergistic with Cormela. But literally any copy spell will work, preferably one that costs 3 or less. Then there's cards like Stormkiln Artist or Pitiless Plunderer to produce mana whenever you cast a spell or kill Cormela. These cards go infinite with Saw and Health and Twinflame. Saw and Health is used to return an extra instant or sorcery card to your hand. Let's look at what it does. 1. Destroy target creature. When cast on Cormela, this allows you to return an instant or sorcery to your hand. 2. If that creature dies this way, its controller creates 2 tokens that are copies of this creature, except their base power and toughness are half rounded up. That means when the spell resolves, it makes 2 copies of Cormela. 3. Because Cormela is legendary, that means you have to sacrifice one of them, and because Saw and Health is resolved and in your graveyard, when the second Cormela dies, you can return Saw and Health to your hand. Saw and Health costs 2 generic and 1 black, meaning you can tap Cormela to pay for the spell, and since the copy of Cormela has haste, you can repeat it. The combo goes like this. You have Cormela and Stormkiln Artist or Pitiless Plunderer on the battlefield. Let's use Stormkiln Artist for this example. Step 1. Pay 1 generic and tap Cormela for blue, black, red and use that to cast Saw and Health targeting Cormela. Step 2. Stormkiln Artist's ability triggers when you cast Saw and Health, creating a treasure token. Step 3. Saw and Health resolves, destroying the original Cormela and returning an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Then you create 2 token copies of Cormela. Step 4. Since the copies are legendary, the legendary rule applies, meaning you have to sacrifice one of the copies and trigger Cormela's death ability again. Step 5. Return Saw and Health to your hand, then sacrifice the treasure token to tap Cormela for blue, black, red, and then repeat from step 1. This combo results in infinite graveyard recursion for instants and sorceries, allowing you to cast something like Time Warp for infinite turns as well as infinite death triggers and infinite spell cast triggers. Next we have the Twinflame combo. Ignoring the first ability of Twinflame, Twinflame allows you to create a token copy of target creature, except it has haste and you exile them at the beginning of the next end step. Twinflame is used for infinite blue or black mana for spells and sorceries. For this combo, you also need Cormela on the battlefield and one of the mana dorks. Let's use Stormkiln Artist again for this example. Step 1. Pay 1 generic, tap Cormela for blue, black, red, cast Twinflame targeting Cormela. Twinflame only costs 1 generic and 1 red, meaning you have a blue or black left over. Step 2. Stormkiln Artist ability triggers when you cast Twinflame, creating a treasure token. Step 3. Twinflame resolves, making a token copy of Cormela. Step 4. The legendary rule applies, making you sacrifice one of them. You'll choose the tapped Cormela. Step 5. Cormela's death ability triggers, allowing you to return Twinflame to your hand. Step 6. Sacrifice the treasure token to pay for Cormela's ability and repeat from step 1. This combo results in infinite blue or black mana for instants and sorceries because each time you cast Twinflame, it leaves a blue or black left over, letting you cast whatever instant or sorcery you want. Also, infinite death triggers and infinite spellcast triggers. Dualcaster Mage is another powerful combo enabler because it's a non-legendary creature that copies an instant or sorcery when it enters, allowing it to combo off with anything that flickers or makes copies of creatures. Here's how the Dualcaster Twinflame combo works. Step 1. Cast Twinflame targeting any creature and hold priority. That basically just means that you don't let it resolve yet. Step 2. Cast Dualcaster Mage and copy Twinflame when he enters. Step 3. Target Dualcaster Mage with the copy of Twinflame, creating a token copy of Dualcaster Mage. Then repeat from step 2. This 2-card combo gives you infinite 2/2 tokens with haste, allowing you to immediately win the game by swinging at your opponents using a card you already have in your deck. Dualcaster Mage also combos with Saw and Half, except also giving you infinite copies of Saw and Half, which you can target Cormela with or just about any creature you or your opponents have on the board. Let's go through it step by step. Step 1. Cast Saw and Half targeting any creature. Step 2. Cast Dualcaster Mage and make a copy of Saw and Half when he enters. Step 3. Target Dualcaster Mage with a copy of Saw and Half, destroying Dualcaster Mage and making 2 copies of him. Step 4. Both copies enter targeting Saw and Half, making 2 more copies of Saw and Half, then repeat from step 3. You only need 1 copy of Saw and Half targeting Dualcaster Mage each time, meaning the second copy can target any creature on the board. This combo gives you infinite copies of Saw and Half and infinite death triggers, so you can trigger Pitiless Plunder for infinite treasure tokens. Another helpful tip is to use spells like Teach by Example, which copies the next instant or sorcery you cast, turning any tutor card you have into an immediate win because you can search for any 2-card combo in your deck. Combo decks require a lot of tutor cards to search for important combo pieces. The chance of drawing on an infinite combo is about 1 to 0.02%, meaning unless you have tutors in your deck, you're never going to play them. But luckily for you, Cormela lets you recast tutor spells as many times as you want, which is another reason why Cormela is a disastrous combo machine.